Hey there, it's MJ. We're gonna go through some hip openers today, believe it or not. Actually, the hip openers we're gonna go through is Upavistha Konasana, is our main outcome, hopefully. Real briefly about the benefits of Upavistha Konasana, it helps with menstrual cycles that are very, very heavy. So for all you men out there that have to put in 5 tampons a day when it's your first 2 days of your period, know that you can do this to help, the blood flow calm down, and so it's not so aggressive and painful. And for all you women out there as well, it helps with, a hernia. You can change those two sexes around if you want to. All right, so let's bring our feet together. Stand tall, stand laughing. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. This time as you exhale, step back with your right leg. So we're just gonna begin to warm the hip flexors. Take the fingertips down onto the knee, just above the knee, excusez-moi, and then lift the heart. And then from here, start to breathe into the lines of your hip flexors. And as you exhale, bring the hands down, come in a little bit deeper, and then lift up even more. Oh, goodness. And now you feel a more intense stretch. Now, if I'm like this, there's nothing going on. If you're sitting here watching this video doing this number, no. You have to stand into that left hip. Once you stand to that left hip, you can start to broaden the chest and open it up, and then you'll feel a deeper stretch through the right side body. And then as you exhale, bring the hands down. Inhale, exhale, let's rock back 1 foot, Ekapada. There we are, and we're gonna say hello to our hips. So you might need 2 blocks on the side, you might not. You're gonna roll your foot inward from the iliac joint, the hip crescent, not the femur head line, and then roll out. So we're directing the source, and then roll forward, press down into it again. So feel that, oh Lord. And then once you inhale, exhale from here, release the fingertips down onto the earth. Go ahead, tuck the toes under, step it up. Feet can be slightly apart for the femur heads. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold in. It should feel funny right now. Inhale in your hip flexors, lift up. Exhale, Samasthiti. Other side. Ekam, inhale, lift. Do exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. As you exhale, take the left leg back. And here we are again. So if I'm slouching, there's nothing going on but hyperextension. I want to push up and stand. So really feel this. Inhale. And then exhale, standing into the hips. So coming down, reassociate yourself. You can tuck the toes under with the hip flexors and then guide yourself through and up. Inhale and exhale. So you feel the difference between each side. Then that's the same one. Open up the heart. So Anjaneyasana is a heart opener. And then exhale, tuck the toes under the back foot, rock it back. As you rock it back, take an inward rotation. If you're ever wondering what in the crap is on her foot, did she hurt herself doing yoga? No, I didn't. I actually tripped on the stairs in between clients and sprained, excusez-moi, 2 ligaments in my metatarsals. So it's been a long journey, but no excuse. I've been practicing with a boot on, so there's no excuse not to practice. Rock your weight forward, I'm serious. Open up your heart. Breathe into this moment. Whew. Inhale. And exhale. Tuck your toes under the back foot, step it up. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, folding in. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale, halfway. Step back the left leg. Right leg is first this time. Inhale. Stand this ground. As you exhale, if you want to feel an extended version of this video one day, it will be there. So we can repeat the cycle going back and forth and holding that, but you're not going to do that today. Maybe in another time. You're going to wiggle the right foot as best as you can all the way over towards the left hip. Now as you do this, you start to stand into the foot. So stand into the hip. You might notice that your foot is not very far over, so you have to keep scooting it over and over. Ankle bone, hip bone. And just hold here, sit up tall. We're not going down. Don't get all comfy. Readjust your back foot, stand strong, stand firm. 3, 2. So you can sit up a little bit higher. And 1. Exhale, release. Take it back, take a DOG, breathe. Same thing on the other side. So here we are, Anjanasana, lifting up. Again, we can Ekapada, take the foot back. Longer version is coming one day, I promise. All is coming. Inhale, exhale. And as you rock forward, slowly you're gonna move into Ekapada. So as you move into Ekapada, again, make sure the foot's coming over far enough and you're pulling the kneecap back. So as you pull the left kneecap back, you'll feel the inner thigh and the groin area ignite and your hamstrings start to talk to you. You can stay here, but I want you to lift up because you're gonna wanna go all the way down. I'm very tempted to do that. You know, open up your heart, make sure your back foot is still in your mind's eye. 2, and inhale, exhale, release the hands down onto the earth, step it back. Don't do anything funky with your feet. We're not doing the yoga can-can. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, we're gonna step up right. And as you step up right, you'll hear your hips start to pop because mine are gonna do it too. And then slowly from here, you're gonna do the yoga skanky leg. Yes, I just said that. It's called Skandasana. So, you know, you don't have to be a certain age to watch this video right now. It's not gonna all of a sudden bleep out and be like, all right, you must be 18 years old, can you prove it? You can always grab your sister's driver's license if you need to, okay? I'm kidding. You're gonna slide over here, so sliding Skandasana. Why am I doing this? So I'm doing this to help elongate and open up through my hip flexors, but I want you to do is turn your foot out so you can really start to bring, you can flex the other foot, start to bring your knee towards the line of the pinky toe, and you'll feel a deeper stretch. And then bring your heart forward. Oh, and you can always put the foot back down, walk over to the other side, doing the yoga skanky leg. Don't do that. Rock forward. And then slowly start to slide into the right side and stand into that hip. If drool falls on the floor, it's okay, I won't see it. And then one more time, slide, going over here. So you can get on to me and be like, oh, you should do the right side first. I understand that. Some of you yoga Nazis out there, it's okay, I'm guilty as well. And then exhale, slide. And then exhale from here, step back, take a deep inhale, and exhale. All right, standing Hanumanasana. Step up right leg. The heel is off the earth. You can do 2 blocks here, both sides. Don't be ashamed of actually feeling a pose. I don't want you to bend your knee. If you bend your knee in this posture, the benefit is gone. Whenever you're in a class and a teacher says to you, bend your knee if you're not able to get there, well, then how am I gonna stretch out my hamstrings? So be humble, grab some blocks, straighten the leg. Drop the head down. The head may not lean all the way here. I've been practicing for a long time. That's why it just happens. As you exhale, turn again, stand. Oh, you probably feel it even more now. Do the skanky leg. Inhale, exhale, take it over. And there we go. All right, so again, both blocks. If you feel like you're gonna hyperextend, what you do is you actually widen your stance. The more you widen your stance, the less you're gonna hyperextend. The more intensity, the shorter. If I shorten and I start to feel something that's uncomfortable, then I need to lengthen the stance, because I'm telling you, I've popped a hamstring one time and I was out of commission for a little while and it was not fun. But that was in high heels. Head down, pull your belly in really tight. Don't get lazy with Uddiyana Bandha, because you might one day be like, ooh, what happened to that Bandha? Inhale halfway, and then come back in and more, forever more. Exhale, release out. Inhale, slide, bend the knee, flex the foot, press the heart forward. And now we're going to the left because we just tasted it. Inhale, exhale, turn back to the top of your mat. Let's take a vinyasa. Inhale, exhale, lower down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga dandasana, baby cobra, or upward facing dog, either one. Exhale, push away from the ground, lift your hips high, take 2 deep breaths. 1. Elongating from the upper back. And exhale, inhale, look forward, step up, right leg. Pasarita Puratanasana. Take the fingertips onto the ground. Let the toes face forward. Inhale, send the hips back, hands down, crown the head down. Now, if this is not happening, I don't want you to do this. This is what you'll do, okay? None of this. I don't even know what this posture is, but I see this in class all the time, or this. It's not called curl your spine pose, it's called extend. Stand strong in your legs, so extend your spine, no bouncing. If you keep bouncing, all you're gonna do is roll over, and that's about it. All right, inhale. Exhale, take your arms out. Hold it here, bend your knees if you need to, press your hips back. So we're prepping for Upavistha Konasana. Inhale, lift your knees, squeeze your quads. Exhale, bring it back down again, inhale. Exhale, toe heel in. Take the hands, all right, and then push your elbows into your knees and push your legs away. Begin to elongate the crown of the head like a toothpick coming out of a jar and really start to open up your inner thighs. Inhale, exhale, hands down. Inhale, look up. As you exhale, draw the right knee, left knee down. Cross your ankles, roll through. And take Baddha Konasana. So Baddha meaning bound, not bandha, Baddha, triangle pose. And press the baby toe mounds into each other. And the reason why you do this is to open up alongside, and it'll also get a deeper stretch. So the knees may not touch the ground, it doesn't matter, but what I'm asking you to do is to push your pinkies against each other and then squeeze your hips, literally squeeze your hips to the earth. And then begin to draw the pubic bone forward, elbows down by your side, lift your chin out. Inhale, tilt the head down. As you exhale, pull in the belly even more, start to squeeze your hips open. So literally manually in your mind's eye, direct your breath there and really start to open up your hip flexors. 2. And 3 more. And exhale. All right, now from there we're gonna take the posture. So what I want you to do is take the right leg out, sit like this, take the right leg out, and then again roll and roll. So feel that, moving from the hip socket. All right, left leg, roll, hello, and roll. All right, now from here, hands into the center, lift your chest high. Lift your feet, one leg out, the other leg out. So same scenario, when we move to Upavistha Konasana, this is what happens. You ready? Don't do this. I'm gonna go down. Okay, it's not called the bombing chicken chong pose. It's called Upavistha Konasana, not like, yeah, mine. We're not doing that today. That's another class. If you search through my videos, you might find it. If you find it, you get the golden ticket. All right, take your arms up, go like this. Like you're the big statue in Greece, just go. And then take your hands behind you. And then from here, you're gonna lift your heart open. So when we do this pose, you want the ribs to show. So you, as best as you can, even if you're like, girl, I got a belly out to here. Gotta let them shine. So pull it up, lift your heart up. Now that happens, what happens? As the heart opens, what happens? The hips close. This is a very complicated posture. So heart opens, but the femur heads stay up. If I go like this, there is no way. There probably is a way, but there's no way for you today. All right, so heart is staying open the whole entire time, lifting, and then let's undulate the spine. So come forward, there we are. Even if you're not on the ground, it doesn't matter. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift. This time as the exhale, keep the chest in front and squeeze. Keep the chest in front, bring the chin forward, and then lift back up. Inhale, chest stays forward. Now feel right there in the hip socket. There we are. Folding, folding, lifting the chest, come all the way back up. Inhale. This time as you exhale, you're gonna pull forward. As you pull forward, lift the tail up and bring the chest towards the ground as best as you can. Now, if that's not happening, there, put a block down. You can even put the block all the way here. If that's not happening, you can bend your knees and go there. No bobbing. Inhale for apples. Exhale, chin out. So here we are. Bring the head down and grab the outsides of the feet, 2 fingertips, big toe mounds. Shoulders don't touch the ground, lift away from the ground. This pose actually helps to improve Virabhadrasana A, Warrior 1, because it teaches you to lead with your heart. Now, if this is comfortable from here, you bring your chin out. This is not a Konasana split. What you're doing is you're working on neutralizing the pelvic floor. Also, for all you men out there that have heavy menstrual cycles, remember? Our herniated disc. So we don't need to do any of that. What we're doing is releasing the sciatic nerve pain. One day this will get so comfortable that I wish that I wasn't talking in it right now, because it feels really, really good. And as you exhale and inhale and get deeper, the more you hold it, the more you start to let the feet drop in. And you can start to relax and feel the yin of the posture. Start to notice where you're not breathing and start to breathe into your upper back. And start to breathe all the way into your right hip and your left hip, and notice where your sacrum is unbalanced, where the pelvic floor is a little bit skewed, unbalanced. So we're looking for equal alignment. And you'll start to feel your upper back, because as the hips open, the upper back starts to tighten, because the body is very smart in its corkscrews of life. And as you exhale, release, put your hands onto the ground. Inhale, lift all the way up, stand strong. Exhale, slide in the John Wayne legs, close them together. Inhale. As you exhale from here, you're gonna take the fingertips onto the side, slide open, because you're gonna want to do this, because the intercostal muscles and the latissimus dorsi can get an uneven play sometimes. You start to feel maybe one hip talk to you. As you exhale, push off the ground. Inhale, lift, stretch, and exhale, release. I think you're very open now. If you're not open, then there's other videos to help open your mind. Yes, because if you don't subscribe to these videos, you probably are very closed-minded. Yes, and we need to talk about that. I mean, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Google+. If you don't like this video, you can describe why you don't like it, because I mean, it's a social media digital world and everyone does that. I think any feedback is awesome. Mind you, I'm just having fun with you right now. So hopefully you'll subscribe, like my video. If you don't, well, stuff you. Namaste.